Moment until that pans out, or if it pans out, which it probably should. I know the guy's pretty reliable. That's all I got. Okay, and the live feed's actually working this time, so hi, I'm yesterday, but basically it didn't work out. I was freaking beat. But and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for an extra day, so I'm gonna apologize in advance if I seem low energy, but I at least want to get some content out there. Right. Just letting the gang know we're live, and showtime. Okay, as I recall last time, new toys, I died a few times.
Beautiful. Just need to get through that gate.
I think I've still got gasoline. Okay. Yeah, I've got the silenced rifle, the submachine gun, the silenced pistol. Where's my handgun ammo on this mess? Oh, there it is. Detonator parts. And the relay should be over there, I guess. Trying to re-remember the controls. I'm playing Requiem a little bit for the last couple of days, so my brain's scrambled. Also, we got some insight into Xenos, I guess. I still say that's Wesker in disguise. Ah! Hey, Moon. AKA Christy, AKA Demonic Angelic, AKA one of those voices in my head. I've been coming through alright. I haven't really done audio tests or anything like that. Let's see. Just some helpless handgun ammunition lying around out in the cold? What kind of monster would abandon such a thing to such an ill fate? What? Isn't this unlockable? I don't know, I was kind of in a rush to get out of that damn wrecking yard last time. Oh, but wait. Yeah, I think gassing out that generator was my next step. Yep. Candygram. It's addressed to Icy Wiener. Irving Carlton Wiener, I know you're here. Later. Okay, so I can't save those for whatever reason. Something I'm wondering, the blister heads, do you think they turn on a timer, or they pop up after a triggered event? At least in Leon's case. $10 points. 20 points. You. 4. Ooh, piece of candy. Gotta keep sharp. In more ways than one. Okay, now, theoretically, hear me out on this. You could take a piece of wire, shift it through, and use it to grab a hold of that bar, while use your other hand to nudge the bar up through the grating and then pull. Theoretically, you could unlock that from the outside with a piece of cable. Scrap metal. The bunny is feeling restless. You can probably hear her. Oh, according to this, about 7 minutes. It's a real good thing fall damage isn't a thing. And ambush. Hold up. Hello. Weasel. Check it out, he's actually using a ladder this time. Starlight Aura, not often you catch me live. Well, it's good to have you here, Star. Gonna have to run these guys in, secretly growing herb underground. Let's see. You got me on the 70-inch TV? You want my ugly mug on that television set? I saw that. Okay, Leon, do you load that thing with, like, levers or something? Nope. Like, fan out the head of the axe? Get the crimson spray in his eyes. I love that. Fair way to watch your favorite stream the best games. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm planning on picking up Pragmata as soon as I can, but in the interim, I'm probably gonna do a playthrough of Outlast per a viewer request, which that's gonna be fun. I've never actually played Outlast, which I guess is kind of like saying you never played Portal, which I also haven't played. I just love the flashlight and the neck detail. It really is true. A lot of people have been saying over the years that it's the little things in game development that really count, and I was watching a breakdown of a really old game I was a fan of. Whoa, hello! Hey! Now! Hey! I'm a leg man, but not that many legs. No, not kissing on the first date. Jeez. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. I was watching basically a Was It Good breakdown. I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but basically it's a insert game name, Was It Good? And they're really fun analyses and breakdowns of games like, I think he did one on Spyro, there was one on the game in question, Siphon Filter, and he pointed out that there was the little moments in those older games where you could do things like shoot glass bottles on bar stools or shoot out lights for no reason other than you can. And it really is true. There's just that little, of amusement or that absolute mind blast of a moment in games. Ooh. Food for the beast. Credit to Grace for knowing how to make those bullets, and Leon doesn't. It does make me wonder what her role in the FBI is. Analytics? Information processing? She is a tech analyst, but I'm not exactly sure what they do. I'm pretty sure they don't do literally everything to do with information, like in Criminal Minds. Crouch walking up the stairs is gonna be killer on your knees. But Leon's in pretty good shape for a 49-year-old. Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped something. Your jaw! Oh, it's broken. I'm not sure if the light makes a difference on trying to sneak up on the ghouls. Oh, shit! Speaking of sneaking up! Nope. Blood thought. Back here. What? My controller battery's dying. Okay, we're going. Where was I? Oh yeah, right about here. Yeet! What's up? Dude, this guy with a battle axe, a proper melee weapon. Well, you saw what he did with the chainsaw. I don't know if I made this joke yet, but I noticed Leon's got a bit of a hunch walking around. Well, that'll probably happen to you if you spend 20 years carrying one of the greatest game franchises on your back. Now, jokes aside, Resident Evil actually does have a lot of really cool characters in it. It's just, let's be honest. Everybody loves Leon. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Okay, boys. Taking all bets, taking all bets. You think he's hostile? Okay. Box is closed. And for those who took the easy one, please collect your winnings at the counter. Oh! God, I never get tired of that one. Oh. Oh wait, it's only an alarm. Disaster. The movie. Damn, you're not wrong, poor Leon. To be fair, like I said, he's 49 in this iteration. Although, given the footage I've seen for the Code Veronica remake, I'd say you should probably be more worried about the way Claire's looking these days. Did you see how much that girl aged in 90 days? Yeah, take a look at the way she looks in Res 2 remake as opposed to the Code Veronica remake footage. That woman, like, the years are getting to her fast. Okay. We're out. Really far. Question is why. Stop that. Guess we have this entire area to search now. As far as poor Leon goes, technically speaking, I'd say as far as all of the OG protagonists go, he's doing just fine. Last I heard, Jill's main game in the latest in the timeline was, I think, Resident Evil Revelations 1? Oh, what's this? Have you seen my son? Why, yes, in this lovely image. As for recently, no. Seriously, it's eerie being back in Raccoon City after, I mean, this isn't just, look. Wait. There's a reason this car looks new. It's Leon's! I think. No, Leon's car is jet black and a bit flatter, I guess. But this one looks brand new. No, this is the entry area. I remember now. Case in point. Can't go that way. Okay, so Leon's car isn't quite jet black. What's these? Oh, the evacuation order. Which apparently I hadn't read. Evacuate immediately. If you're in Raccoon City, I urge you to evacuate now. Leave if you can. If you cannot evacuate, go to the police station. Great idea. The nearest public facility where probably be the last paper we will publish, and I'm the last Raccoon Times reporter. Thank you, dear readers, for all your support over the years. I urge you once more, run, find somewhere safe, survive. I always think they nuked Raccoon City flat, but apparently just lightly bombed it. No, apparently it was a thermobark missile, a single rocket, a very big, powerful one, but only ballistic, that nailed the... If you take a look at the map, you can see crater center right there, and that's apparently where the main missile hit Raccoon City. In the movies, it was a nuclear missile and the cover up launched by Umbrella themselves to cover up the disaster, and it was uh, a nuclear meltdown at the power plant was the cover up. However, in the game continuity, numerous survivors managed to escape, and they actually did expose the Umbrella Corporation for the causing the outbreak. And we ended up with the scenario we're at now. Umbrella was effectively destroyed, but they managed to infiltrate several branches of government, including, I believe, the DSO during the Resident Evil 6 timeline. The BSAA had to be dissolved, I think. Actually, no, the BSAA wasn't dissolved, but they did end up betraying their ideals, and Chris ended up leaving and forming Blue Umbrella because I'm gonna go ahead and guess the reason he chose to walk under Umbrella's mantle is because he thought it might attract interests of the element he was trying to root out. Run, Leon. Don't use your teeth. I hate that. Can I borrow this? Great, thanks. Oh! Ooh, that was new. You know what isn't? Shotgun. Okay, that was a cool stance. It's weird. When I've got the most open space, I end up taking the most damage. I like how they won't just let me pick the melee weapons up and throw them for no reason. Didn't get to see the map before on here. Yeah. The part that gets me is Leon's driving trail. Elbridge, right there, is where the initial outbreak took place. Or maybe he lives in Elbridge and it was Renwood. Yeah, I think it was Renwood. No. The medical center where Grace was taken is in Renwood. Elbridge was the initial outbreak. And... oh, wait, Rhodes Hill is the medical center. So yeah, what's Elbridge? I can't remember. I'll have to double back. I'm gonna do multiple playthroughs of this. Not streamed, but... Nice. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm stuck. Alright. Ooh, there was a shipping container over here. That was the last one. Sweet. Hit the guy. Crate expectations. That sounds like a one-liner Leon would use. Increases firepower only when the scope is not equipped. Well, pop that off. Cool. Yike! 8,600 points right there on the spot! So the combat data cache crate is an interesting mechanic, but again, I'm really hoping that the next time we see a game, a res game where we have the merchant in play, or any kind of mercantile trade in play, we get the merchant back, because he's such a simple but such a good character. And I think he'd fit in very nicely in the Resident Evil 5 Doomsday scenario, which is basically just as awful and horrible as any other biological outbreak. We actually don't get any insight into who the merchant is, as far as I know. But there are games all throughout the series where you exchange something of value for equipment upgrades. Can you hear it too? What, my footsteps? My stomach growling? I'm on the clock. I haven't had time for a lunch break yet. It makes that gun of yours a mid-range head popper. Pretty neat charm. Yeah. Oh! I'm not stuck to using iron sights. Okay, back we go. With all the kills I nailed down here. There's a risk of running into blisters.
Every day.
That night, I was just a kid, scared and confused. I imagine Grace must feel the same right now. Time, we need to focus.
For those who don't know, which I'd imagine you're very few, during this scenario for Resident Evil 2, Leon is on his way to his first day of the job as a cop, and he bumps into Claire in the remake timeline, a service station outside of town. When they head in, they rendezvous at the police station, and that's where Claire bumps into Sherry Birkin. And Sherry and Leon have very few interactions, but the way the structure of Resident Evil's earlier games seems to work is you get an A and B plotline, and Leon's and Claire's were separate. They were working together, but they were in different places throughout the police station at any given time. One thing or another kept them separate. And Claire, her motive was trying to rendezvous with Leon. Not that way, but you know, the fan base is. And she ended up bumping into Sherry. Her main driver was finding her and keeping her safe. Meanwhile, Leon's objective was... Well, when he bumped into Ada, I don't know, I guess he was just trying to get into the lower levels, find an escape route. Officer Marvin, poor man, basically ended up shoving him into the position of finding a way out of there. At least I think his name was Marvin. Here. Something above me? Yeah, sure is. But every character in the earlier games got like a support character. For Jill, it was Carlos, but you actually played as him. I think his name was Carlos. I'm less familiar with 3 as I am with the others. With Chris in Res 1, it was Rebecca Chambers. They sort of abandoned the trope a little later on, but it was usually a stranger ended up helping the protagonist, or the protagonist ended up helping a stranger. And in 2, that was a role that Ada played to Leon and Sherry to Claire. And in the timeline, it's heavily implied that Sherry ended up being in custody of the government due to her advanced infection with the G-Virus and her high genetic compatibility with it. Though it was never explained how that coincidence worked, I think it was mostly because she got injected with the virus, the G strain, when she was younger, and not long after she was infected, she got the vaccine, or the antivirus. As a result, she gained immense cellular regenerative capabilities in her body, but she also had a high risk of mutation, and I don't think she needed regular doses of the vaccine to stay human. But in 6, it's demonstrated that she got a large piece of metal jammed into her back. It was almost big enough to cut her in 2. And when Jake pulled it out, it hurt like 6 MFers, but the wound closed almost immediately. And it is generally explained that the reason for this is her close bond with the G-Virus makes her basically invulnerable in the long term. But I think that might be retconned at this point. We haven't really gotten any insights into Sherry's character since Resident Evil 6. Other than she works for DSO as Leon's current handler. But, like I said, I'm a little at war with myself trying to figure out... Let's see. See if we can get this door over here opened. I'm trying to figure out why Hunnigan isn't involved, but my current theory is she's straight-laced, so Leon wouldn't want to involve her. Can I just climb through? Grimstone building rooftop. There's a generator over there? Raccoon City had a very interesting Amazon fulfillment center. Out here, when we order things from Amazon, we're usually getting things like clothes or candy or boring stuff like that. Raccoon City? No, these guys had grenades, shotgun shells, various weapons, whole zombies being shipped to them. Ooh, those guys weren't zombies, they were party guests. Must have been cheaper than taking a cab. I guess arrive alive is a good slogan after all. Because these guys didn't. They arrived unalive. Marvin Brannick. Yes, that was the officer's name. What, shipping zombies in Amazon trucks? Bubba, that ship has long sailed. I think they're called the employees. Okay, where are we headed now? Now I remember. There was a generator on the rooftop where I found the first detonator piece. They really don't make them like they used to. Or this could be new equipment set up by BSAA. In which case it'll break about a week after the warranty's up. Buy 9 grenades, get the 10th free. Oh, no, it's a baker's dozen deal. You gotta buy 12 grenades, and then you get the 13th free as a test sample. But they still charge you the extra shipping for the separate box. So they get you. Ooh. Okay. Progress. Leon, you still need gas for the motorcycle? Candy box. Shigeno and hand grenades. I'm gonna double back and get my armor repaired. Oh, you know, I just noticed. As you lose segments of the armor, as you lose bars off of your armor gauge, I mean, you lose pieces of the armor assembly around Leon's body. Because he had shoulder blade pads at the second stage, I think. We'll be able to test that real quick. I think I'm good enough for the 3rd tier of armor. Nice haul. Let's see. Repair. Is there not a 3rd tier to the armor? Okay. Lightweight design offers easier handling. Attach that one for the increased. Let's see. Already got the reinforced bolt. Yeah. Hell yeah. If I'm going to be using a Requiem bullet, I want it to have all the impact. All the impact. Nice. A little more durability. Ooh, can I get just a few more? Yeah, I'm barely using grenades. But I'm using the hell out of this. Whatever my imagination on the body armor. Okay, back to work. Okay, Leon, use the ladder. Thank you. My ladder and that just slammed into the ground. That crunching noise, I think it was your hip. You're not jumping off of this.
Alright, I can use that.
Okay. Then do so. Tally-ho! I admit, I'm disappointed he didn't just grab the hatchet and slide down that way. Think there are more spiders? There's a Mr. Raccoon nearby. Cold drinks. A drink guaranteed to be at least 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, this place is almost as depressing as a regular office. What are you eyeballing? Oh, I do have a triple. Cool. I hear a weasel, but I don't see a weasel. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that there's an infinite durability weapon involved, because that's what you've gotten for the last couple of games, where you had to destroy those little buggers. Matter of fact, in the 4 remake, destroying all of the little Salazar statuettes hidden throughout the game, you got Leon's original knife from Res 4, the one he used to fight Krauser, and its special upgrade is unbreakable. You can use it for all the counterattacks and stabs you want. That's an oddly clean elevator. What if there's a way to get a detonite injector as Grace that never runs out of charge? That would be legit. They're kind of broken, so it'd definitely be a New Game Plus exclusive. Okay, I'm not even sure if I'm walking on the floor anymore. Pretty sure I'm not. He just nudges it out of the way. Remember, always look everywhere but the direction you're supposed to go first. That's first grade adventurer. Hey. See, the weirdest part about this, the building didn't start falling over after the second jump.
Damn it.
I'm on the wall. Huh.
Need to figure out how to get over there.
Oops. But okay. I was gonna keep looking around, but say levy. Come on, man, work those shoulders. Okay, which one do you think is going to fall first, guys?
Oh, fuck.
Ha! See, the forward one made you think that one was going to come first, but nah, I'm too smart for that. Oh shit! Better glass ceilings than the corporate life, but this is ridiculous. Glass surfaces are incredibly fragile and require extra caution. However, shooting glass out from under an enemy will cause them to fall through. Dude, you just gave it away! Come on! Whee! Ground floor! Nope.
Damn it.
Okay, time for the healing goo. Ah. I think there was something wrong with that batch. Guys, what kind of herb was that? Okay, I'm good. I think. Don't touch the Leon. Whee! Ooch. That's not good. 2 for 1! Actually, I think I get the shtick here. Okay, whoever designed this section of the game, you are a fucking genius. This is brilliantly tense. I shoot that section out, I won't be able to get any
Time to find
farther.
our way up.
Which I assume is an indicator that the enemies are all gone. Huh. Willis Tower. Is that a Die Hard reference? Hey. Hey, Leon. But no, I think Willis Tower is a Die Hard reference. I'm wondering if I can get down to the area below here, and there'll be stuff inside those once they hit and shatter. Doesn't look like there was anything worth coming over here for, so I guess we can move on. You know, being inside the tilted skyscraper reminds me of The Last of Us. Nope. Fuck it! Gotcha! Man, the accurate gore splatters make me appreciate modern hardware so much. Again, it's the little things. And that looks like the last section of the BSAA encampment. This feels trappish.
Let's find those detonator parts.
Tracking module. More explosives. Thank you. Huzzah! A device for triggering an explosion. Attach it to the explosives at the gate to make it go boom.
Picked up the relay.
What, only boom, not
Great
kaboom?
job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
You could jump. Jumping doesn't seem to bother you.
That'll get me down.
This looks dangerous. Aw, no splat. Haha. Nice. Love your shooting gallery. But I'm gonna wait. Yeah, definitely doesn't treat his knees as if he's 40. Yeah. To his credit, he's probably in pretty damn good shape for a guy his age. I mean, he's probably good in damn good shape for a guy half his age. Kind of crap he has to go through. Oh, you motherfucker! Damn it! Don't touch. I'm going through these way too fast. I know that's a blister. I just need it close enough to nuke with this cylinder I've got. Come on, Stinky. Bye. See you on the 8th floor. I think it's only 6 levels down. You'll be fine. Catch! Oh shit. Why'd you catch it? Yeah. Like I said, way overusing them. But they're all dead. Okay, bro, seriously. I've invited you to get blown the fuck up like 3 times and you're ignoring me. It's extremely rude! Okay. That one was personal. What's that vibrating sound? Ah, good. Denied. Nope. Chew on this. And this. Okay, you guys in particular are really starting to get on my nerves. You done? Or do I need to hit you with your own stick? Come here, I want to show you something. It's really cool. One could even say, it rocks! Forced? Maybe. Enjoyable? Definitely. Love. What do you do? Nice distance. I'm down here, dipstick. Nice throw. Moron. Okay, the objective was to get down, right? Oop. Hey! Zip! Stick landing. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Although if you mess up your hair, it would have been a 4 out of 10. But I'm pretty sure over the years, Leon's proven that he can maintain a perfect haircut through anything. Shortcut? An item box? And a save point? And an herb? Awfully generous. Concerningly so. Nice. Ooh, hatchet. Sweet. Ah. Just a couple thousand short. Might as well. Well, that's neat. I just noticed on the save file, Leon, his save files are a portrait, while Grace's are a bust. I figured it'd be a bust of both. Is there a joke to be made about busts there? No? There's stuff over there. I do like stuff. I just noticed the bracelet logs my combat data and then caches it in. It doesn't show my total though. That's neat. Oh, critical hit. Hey, don't throw stuff at me. Okay, gotta check something. Never mind. Jeez. Okay. Shovel your head into the path of my bullet, damn it. These things are expensive. Pause off the merchandise. Your offer of a hammer is declined. Come on. Boop. Jeez. Dude must be from Arizona. He's used to hot. Cash! Oh, time to use grenades. Time to use another grenade. Get off me! Hey! You shouldn't bite without consent. Damn it, man. Woman, the answer is no! That's not the proper way to store a chainsaw after use. This building definitely did what it was designed to do. Made years or healths. Yeah, it did. Ooh, here's a juicy one. Feed the beast. Feed all the beasts. Ha ha! Denied. You stay down. Looks like this guy was taken out by Xenos, I think his name was. Or Zeros, or who gives a crap.
Now for the other side.
And all this craziness, I forgot to get that one. Ah, right. Nice. Sweet. Very cool. Okay.
Hopefully this thing still works.
Oh, just jump up and down several times in a row. We'll get to the ground floor in no time.
Now what?
Uh-oh.
You'll have to take the next one.
Weight limit exceeded. switch over. No way am I sharing one with you, big boy. Now take the stairs! Nice flying kick. Oh, Leon, grab one and jump. No, 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 no!
This is my lucky day.
What are you talking about? That was when you found the Desert Eagle in the basement of the Requiem City Police Department. That was your lucky day. Hard to see down here. There was the wall. Yeet! Don't touch the merchandise. Especially in the no-no square. Bad touch. I have a right to defend myself as a Leon. No means no. You ain't my type, sweetheart. That was a lot of them. Jeez. I wasn't using the suspended platform. Yeah, it wasn't exactly fun. Ah, who am I kidding? I had a blast. Several guys had shotgun blasts. To the face.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
This body armor is getting use. That's for damn sure. Stupid name, but a good gun. Alrighty. Locked, loaded, and ready to kick some ass. Danger. Contaminated area. Authorized personnel only. Alrighty. Well, here's my ID. Or the IED. Did he just set that off standing right next to it? Always wear a helmet, kids. Focus stuff on. Wait, I'm in control? Oh, sweet!
Alright, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
Oh, a couple of traffic jams here and there. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking... Okay. What the hell? Floor it.
This stage just keeps getting better and better.
Unlimited ammo. Whoa. Two of my favorite words. This is not the carpool lane! I got a drum mag.
Pups could use more training.
There's a leash law in this state, you know. I'd tell you someone to call a dog catcher, but I guess it's me today.
So much for the direct route.
Ooh, I'm familiar with this one. Damn, man, Leon earns his driver's license for life. Oh, come on!
Seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Woohoo! Do it, you crazy son of a bitch! Yeah! Do a flip! I don't know how much of the pathfinding is automatic, but I'm assuming none of it is. I want that back. Nice stopping.
I've had enough of you. I know the feeling.
Yup. Hey, I think you got a leak. Chicken?
Come on.
Chicken? Are you serious? Oh dear. Ooh. Hope you have insurance.
Should have worn a helmet.
I love you so much, Leon. Requiem City Center. Dash.
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Looks like
Gas
it.
prices in this town are insane.
I'll take a look around then.
Okay. What time mark are we at? Hour and a half? Yeah, we'll keep going a little longer. I have my doubts Gideon's dead. That seemed a little too easy. I mean, hell, Wesker had to throw him into a volcano and shoot him in the face with 2 rocket launchers.
Can't believe it's still standing.
No way, is that? Holy shit. Where it all began. At least for Leon. The setting for the bulk of Resident Evil 2, and we're back in it. Man. You know, I like it when late installments in game franchises do stuff like this. They have all kinds of callbacks. It was one of the things I loved most about Devil May Cry 5. These demons were all references to Devil May Cry 1.
It's on you now.
The hero returns. Need a tool to get this open. Why even bother, man? The item box. Haha.
Sherryman RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
I love the tones that the music has. They sound
Not sure.
haunting and have a lot of key notes from like 90s music. That's not where those were. All evidence to the contrary.
That fucking guy.
Ugh, this guy.
And Grace. Shit, she's in danger.
Of course she is.
Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
There's an equipment case. Da-da-da-da. The officers section. Marvin Brenna.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls. Provision Specialist Neil. You have the pizza and beer at the ready? Make sure you got some soda on hand too, in case the rookie is liver conscious. Decoration Manager Elliot. Think you're an artist? Then show us what you got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Gift Coordinator Scott. Don't forget to pick up the goods from Robert's shop on the day. Get what Barry suggested. That man knows his stuff. And one last thing, make sure the chief doesn't catch wind of the welcome party for the new recruit. We wouldn't want to put young Kennedy in his bad books right away. I think you can find this exact document in the Resident Evil 2 remake. And you gotta appreciate the simple camaraderie like that. Like, Raccoon City seemed to have had a good small town vibe, even though it was, well, a city. And Marvin, he just seemed like a really nice, welcoming, wholesome guy. Which makes it all the greater shame that not only do we lose him shortly after meeting him, but when we meet him, he's injured, he's tense, he's sick, and as helpful as he is, he's still nice despite all of his injuries and his situation. So that's gotta speak to his character of who he was under better circumstances.
Rest easy, officer.
I guess we missed a few, huh, Leon? So what kind of tool? Crowbar? This is part of the quest chain to retrieve the crests for the Lady Justice statue in the main hall. Man, the cinematic notes of hitting a button to provoke flashbacks in Metal Gear 4 would be so cool here. You kids have fun solving this one, Barry. Barry's a family man. You know he was a guy that liked to have fun once in a while. Barry's to-do list. Turn in training plan for the new recruit. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick the girls up from soccer. Don't be late. Find that missing library book. Top priority. The librarian is about to blow a gasket. Looks like the captain checked it out last. Jill's beret. Neat. Blackboard. Another American flag. Doubt it. And you're not even gonna look? I think that was Rebecca's medical bag. Yeah, these terminals.
Good lives needlessly lost.
524.96 with the Elite Stars members. It's hard to make them out clearly, but yeah, I think that's just Stars Alpha and Bravo team. So we've got Wesker, Barry, Jill, Chris, and I don't think we ever got names for the Stars Alpha members. Eyesight's terrible and the picture's maimed, but I think Rebecca's in there too. Maybe? Actually, no, I don't think she is. I think that's Jill at the back left. I'll take a better look at it another time. Well, I gotta know what's in there. Can't just leave a mystery unsolved. So I'm looking for a table next to what appears to be a computer terminal on a corner. Yeah, it's this one. And then there's the blackboard next to another American flag. Another rascal. Use that to move one of the bookcases in the remake. Res 2 remake. Or as I call them, RE-Make 2. Where is it? It's gotta just be on the walkway up above. I can't even hear it. Hello. Stinker. I'll consider the old buildings holding up fairly well after so long, and so severely neglected. Hey! And I assume... Yep. Okay, Leon, stop backing off.
Sure you have questions. The ruins of the Requiem City Police Department.
Why did you bring me?
I'll explain everything. You don't have to be afraid.
Oh, I think she does.
Explain it to me.
You need to understand. Covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose. To find Elpis.
What is Elpis?
The power to upset the military balance of the world.
Ugh.
The last virus, created by Spencer.
Ugh.
Designed to control human consciousness.
Ugh.
Mind control?
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched a missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme. Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
family.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
Is Grace one of them?
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless. All scrapped. They each have their own sad story.
Okay. That place.
Oh my God. We need to do something. I called security, but nobody answered. They are out of control.
Doctor, we can't contain them.
Sedate them now. Are you kidding me? Get out of my way.
Hey, are you awake?
Evidently so.
Where did everybody go?
Thank you, sir, for the compliment. February of '99.
Stay away. Stay away. Get back. Don't come any closer.
Well, that's not super creepy. Come on, don't you want to play with the kids?
Hey! What are you doing?
Come play with us, Gracie.
What was that?
Under the bed, under the bed, under the bed is the only thing I can think of. I wanted to double check because it seemed too obvious. Should I try to run? Bleh. Doctor, I gotta go to the bathroom.
He's not moving.
This explains why Grace has a stutter. He's just taking a nap. She's on a coffee break. Just waiting for her coffee to cook. Or brew. Hiding place. Oh, come on, that's perfect. Shit! Oh, they were behind me. I think they're patrolling the area now, so evading them is going to get harder. Wish you could lock the door. Shit, what do I do? Always creepiest when it's kids. Yeah, agreed. Oh shit. No, my head doesn't come off. You were caught. I love how they change it specifically to that. It's like hide and seek for keeps. Oh, there they are. There's a shotgun when you need it. Make it rain! Pardon me. How can I get around behind him, though? Maybe I can lure them back out to the hall, and then hide while they search for me. Run! Run! Run, little girl! Hide! Where the hell did they go? Dark over here. Oh, this says hiding place written all over it in bold.
Can't let them find me.
Yeah, no, being found would be bad. Key in the drawer. Ah. Classic drawer staircase trick. Doll inside. Crap. Get up, get up, get up. Hatch key. Rescue with an ornate hook. Heavy in a child's hand. See, if Grace would do this at this age, it's hard to blame her for having a stutter. Shit.
What do I do? What do I do?
You hide. Okay. I get the feeling they wrote this section specifically in response to the people that said Resident Evil 7 was too scary. And then that Resident Evil 8 toned it down too much. Shit. Down. Nope. So girls, it's my bedtime and I can't play with you. Come on, Gracie.
Please just be a bad dream.
Oh, trust me, the nightmare hasn't begun.
What? Why did they? Where am I?
I don't think emergency services is gonna arrive in time. Wait, why does this feel familiar? Ugh. Can't reach it. No? Oh man, I don't like the size of those coffins. Name deceased, Charlotte. 7 years, 2 months, female. DOD, January 14th, 1990. Discarded due to volatile symptoms. Dude, that is messed up. Even for Umbrella. Here we go. Resourceful for a girl her age. What would she be? 6? 7? Careful. Ooh. Cool. It's so jarring playing as an actual kid. Get in the coffin. Get in the coffin. Nope. Fuck! Oh, Jesus. Hold down. Climb, Gracie, climb. Close the hatch. On her face. Slam it. I said, I don't want to play!
What's wrong with them?
Yes.
What is this place?
This must be the Umbrella Research Lab. No, wait. The one I'm thinking of was under the Spencer Mansion. Series 60 results. Though the Series 60 possesses recombinant data, DNA, increasing the volume of Spencer's injected plasma did not result in successful memory transfer. Mental abnormalities were developed. We will perform the next medical procedure and progress to the final phase. However, after adjusting the viral load in the blood of Series 70 Chloe, improved signs of stability were observed. We will continue to monitor her progress. New researcher's notebook. Today was unbelievable. I somehow got invited to the renowned Oswald E. Spencer's lab. Oh. I heard rumors about the place, but to think that Ark had been underneath me this entire time. I was going a quick tour of the attached orphanage, too. The children there really creep me out. They all have nasty surgical scars across their heads, and if you meet their gaze, they'll greet you with an unsettling giggle. Apparently they're used for human experiments. The whole thing gives me goosebumps. To have built a place like this, Spencer must have been more unhinged than any of us imagined. Sensational. The prospect of being able to freely experiment on those kids sends shivers of anticipation throughout my entire body is also exciting. I hope whatever happened to you, the virus caused your skin to melt while you were still conscious. For now, I'll start by making the rounds at the orphanage tonight. It seems like the newbie always gets stuck with the boring jobs. Hopefully I can wrap up the tedious bits quickly so I can prepare for the real fun tomorrow. Bubbled and boiled.
It won't open.
April 15th, Mr. Spencer's visit. Jesus Christ. The Wesker children. Is Grace one of Wesker's siblings? No. Wesker was in his 20s by this point.
Are those babies?
Well, you see, Grace, when a petri dish and a test tube love each other very much, some psycho pours their ingredients into a bulb and something terrifying happens.
Is that how I...
I've got her! Get over here, now!
She's showing symptoms, too.
We need to get rid of her.
So, she was Charlotte. That was Grace. But how did Alyssa get a hold of her?
They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original. We have you. You can unlock Elpis at Ark. That's where we'll go.
So, what? I was made?
Correct.
So it really was all my fault.
What was?
That mom was murdered, and when she turned into that thing.
What's done? It's time to embrace your destiny.
Leon, would you please shoot him?
Grace!
Son of a bitch.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I remember that, too. Sherry. Wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
It's out back.
I just sent you the coordinates.
Shit.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Pull up and... Crap. Come on, wasn't there a hidden exit through this asshole's office? And pop through the floor. Is that? Oh! God damn.
I just sent you the coordinates.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Move, dude! I think his brain's broken. dumbass's office. Brian Irons, I believe. Most despicable scumbag in the city. And yes, even worse than Western.
Give me a goddamn break.
He's not even swinging! Ugh, that taxidermy off is so good with fucking creeps.
Everything all right, Leon?
Yeah. I'm good.
Where are they going?
So, why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Grace Dark. The orphanage is the entrance.
Okay, we saw a flashback.
Not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
Is that the research center that was hidden under the city? Okay, so we're a little over the 2-hour mark now, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Birds and the bees, but... Alright. So, like I said, we're past the 2-hour mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode here. Between the motorcycle ride, the callback to Raccoon Police Department, and that frickin' nightmare fuel of the orphanage, this has been a hell of a great episode. I gotta say, like, they're piling on the content, and I love it. Thank you all so much for watching, and for being so engaging. Like, this has been one of the best streams I've done in a long time, as far as I've enjoyed it. And until next time, remember, don't trust Umbrella Corp with your kids. Or anything for that matter. With that said, until next time, I'd like to bid everyone a very fond farewell.